Welcome back. It's the top of the round, Rose. Skeleton is still standing in front of you. You saw Flicks whiff twice, and once so bad that their sword is now lodged into the brickwork of the wall.
Yeah, okay, we might need a little bit of help here. Rose is going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level.
Alright. Get your token for your sword. Find it. There it is. Make sure you can control it. Alright, go ahead and put it wherever you want.
Yep, bring it right up here to the Skelly, and let's take a thing at it.
A thing at it.
Do the thing.
That hits.
Good. Yeah.
That hits, and the skeleton crumbles to the ground into a heap.
Hooray!
You okay, Flix?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good. So we're going to... Rose is going to then move away, and is going to see that. Oh, that's a tight junction there.
And you can see another skeleton on the other side of the fence. It is taller than them.
All right.
Good news, they're not Gardanian skeletons.
And since. All right, and I'm going to main action since a cantrip cast Firebolt at the skeleton.
Alright, go ahead. It hits.
Yes. Wow.
It hits.
Oh, those damage rolls don't
feel
feel good.
Still standing, however.
They're not good damage rolls, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
The skeleton is not quite happy at you, Tibbs. And it's gonna swing to attack you. Swing batter with that mace.
Oh. That looks like it's gonna hit. My last lucky, I'm saying you have to reroll that.
Alright.
Crap. Okay.
Yeah,
Not so lucky.
5 damage as it bonks you on the top of the head. Just kong.
Ow. What a jerk. Okay.
That's it for its turn. Let me just gotta do something. Okay. That one does. That one does. Okay. So 15. Okay. Tibbs, you got bonked on the head by a mace.
I did. I'm not very happy about that. Not happy at all. I'm just gonna blast it again.
So anyway, I start blasting.
Yeah, he dared to touch me, so it's gonna be a double fisting of Happy Eldritch Daddy Magic.
Oh. Daddy magic.
What were the daddy magics?
Daddy hit me!
Oh.
Right, your daddy?
No, I'm gonna murder using my. I'm pretty much gonna take my dad's shovel and bonk him back.
God, you gonna bonk?
Yeah, it's a bonk. That is a bonk. And the skeleton crumbles into a heap onto the ground. Just.
Lousy animate. Rub the head. Right.
Daddy, it means it's again to stand up for yourself.
God damn it.
Both the skeletons are in heaps on the ground.
Are we supposed to take these things apart? Do you know how lopolites work? Usually it's incinerate the bones, isn't it?
It feels like if there's anything left, it's they can make use of it.
Ow, 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 you little shit. Ow.
The skeleton's attacking the GM.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm in my own initiative here. Jesus.
Do you have anything to deal with bones?
1 second. It went completely out.
You are not out of initiative, just so you know.
Yep, I'm coming.
You just gonna keep standing there, Tibbs, or
Yeah, Tibbs is kind of like rubbing his head, waiting. He doesn't want to be the first one going. That's Rose's job.
right? Flicks. There's a pile of bones in front of you.
Well then. That's no longer a problem.
There's another dead pile of bones over there.
I'm gonna go step on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well then. That's taken care of. I will wait.
Why are these stupid skeletons down here? These animate? It's quite annoying.
Most likely because they're sentries.
Sentries.
In case anyone decides to poke their heads where they don't belong.
Unsightly using the undead for this.
You're not wrong.
I hardly ever am.
Alright, Various. You're looking at a pile of bones and Flix is standing over him.
This is fine.
What's down here?
Down more hallway.
Which way do we wish to go?
Perhaps leaving the individuals who are wearing the heavy armor to go forward would be a better plan, Darius.
Very well.
Besides, if Rose gets skewered, they don't bleed out. We would.
I'm right here, you know.
Well, if you got skewered, you wouldn't bleed out. We would. There, I said it to your face. Is that any better?
Rose flips off Tibbs.
What does that gesture even mean?
Okay. I gotta keep getting pulled away. I'll be right back.
Kitty girl.
Yes, Tiberius is very confused why you're holding up the middle finger to him. Just like,
You're also missing a finger because you've got three
I
fingers
just-
and a thumb.
I just imagine it's in my mind. It's like a weird sort of like doing it with what would be normally the ring finger.
It's like this.
yeah. it's just three. It's technically the middle finger of the three. But even then, like,
Now my hand hurts.
but even then, I don't think that's a response from their culture. It's like, what does that even mean? What are you doing?
I learned it from watching you.
There's probably something. There's probably other reactions, like, probably in some cultures there's ways that they'll hold their ears that are roughly equivalent.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then like Ink said there in chat, yeah, there's like certain of gestures. Like I think there's like it's like a French one, which is almost like where you like kind of like you're like tapping your chin or like rubbing your hand against that, where it's like some kind of it's considered vulgar.
Yeah.
It's it's the top part, like you flip out from under your chin.
Yeah, that's
Fighting,
it.
I
fighting
bet
from is actually one too.
Yeah.
I bet for Gardanians, or at least some Gardanians, doing a thump is roughly equivalent to dropping the F-bomb.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not being uncultured swine here. Sorry, Truffles.
Wow.
You don't thump in
public.
in public. Darius, it's just that's unsightly.
Various always thumps in public.
Exactly.
God.
So uncouth.
He's basically saying F you to people when he does it.
It's wonderful. I love it.
He's actually surprised nobody's gotten really mad at him for it. There we go. New character lore.
Hopefully that'll be the last one.
Very
Sorry
like,
about
I can
that.
get away with this.
Okay. Freya, what are you doing?
She's trapped in the back, so
You can move through other people's squares, you know that, right?
sees the dead skeleton.
Did
She doesn't really have much else.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, Rose is going to 1, 2.
I thought you were gonna break into the Imperial March there, East.
But Rose will move a little bit over this way to see what they can see to the right.
How long does your weapon last by chance?
Let me bring that up here. Spiritual weapon lasts for 1 minute.
Right. So are you going to take it with you, or is it just going to sit there floating?
Well, that'll be a bonus action, but main action first of all is Rose is doing their movement.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna see if they're okay. So I see a little bit over there.
There's a womb.
Anyone else getting a loud pop noise?
What was that?
I think it's from Nova muting and unmuting their mic.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
What were you saying, Nova?
I said you see a room.
Oh, see a room. Fair enough. Yeah, Rose will do the rest of their movement. They'll look further into there.
It is a room.
More
There's
room.
bones, there's chains, there's old broken shackles all over the ground.
Alright.
Is there a moose in the room?
Alright, I don't see anything else down this way. I think there was just that one skeleton. And then bonus action will move the weapon 20 feet. Yep.
Dibs! Rose is going one direction. Lix is right ahead of you.
If there's animate down here, he doesn't want to get caught flat-footed, so he's happy to let Rose go forward and be the heroic individual that they are.
Ooh.
He's still he's looking at his paws, doing the flip-off motion, being like, "What does it mean?"
Flix!
Right.
Rose is teaching your bunny children terrible things like flipping people off. So, Flix, inside of this room, you see more the same as what Rose did. You see that there are shackles and chains, kind of all littered on the ground itself. But more importantly, at least in this particular corner, there is just a pile of skeletons. Mostly pieces, parts, skulls, arms, femurs, broken rib cages.
This room's dead end.
Womp womp.
It is a dead end.
And he'll feel,
Wait, was that pun on purpose or not?
This sort of area feels a lot like a burial, like a dumping room.
and I'll dash and go back.
Alright.
So was that an accidental pun?
Maybe?
God damn it.
The best ones are accidental. Okay. Darius. Okay. You see the exact same thing as Rose and Flix did. It is a room that is full of pieces, parts of skeletons, broken, scattered shackles and chains.
Alrighty.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Please.
Freeze will get about here. Hear Flicks start running back from that room and being like, yelling dead end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
How far is your vision again?
60.
There's a skeleton looking down the hall at you.
Again!
Wave!
Wave!
See if they've got a bone to pick with you.
I have no ranged magic. Well, I'll just stand there and be like, oh, hey, look, another friend.
And it kind of raises its mace at you and just opens its jaw. It doesn't let out a sound, it can't make a sound, and just points at you.
Do you not have create fire?
Nope.
Pretty flame.
Or produce flame, sorry?
Nope.
Freyas is a helpful druid. Not a
Gross.
combat druid.
Wait.
But it's a
What?
cantrip. It's like the druid cantrip.
The cantrips I have are Shillelagh, Primal Savagery, Thaumaturgy, and Mending. That's it.
That's terrible!
Thanks.
Need to get produce flame. It's like the best cantrip for a druid.
Nah, I don't want to waste my last wild shape yet. So, no, yeah, I'm done.
It's Rose's turn.
Yep. Rose is going to. Did Freya say friend?
What did Freya say?
Freya did say, oh, look, we have more friends. So, yes.
Dur, 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 dur. Yep. Gonna move up there.
There are
30.
indeed more friends. You can at least say one.
Yep. Gonna firebolt that.
Alright, firebolt it. That hits. Jesus! It takes a bit of a stumble backwards and then straightens itself back up. That was a good, solid, chunky hit.
You tickled his ribs.
Yep.
that it?
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Spiritual weapon falling behind. Yep. That'll be it.
Flicks in front of you. You're about ready to go toe to toe with whatever Freya said. Oh, look, we are our friends. But then you notice that next to you, the skeleton starts putting itself back together and rising back to its feet.
What?
In
Hacks!
fact, you can hear the same thing happening down the hall.
These are hacking!
They've sprung back to life. Thankfully, they can't attack on the turn they come back. But the one in front of you, Roos, saunters right up to you, just kind of barely limping. One leg seems to be smaller than the other. That's odd. And it raises its mace to attack you. Oh, it's a nat 1. So it kind of raises its arm to hit you, but the arm, as it hitches weirdly and it falls to the ground, and it kind of pauses and looks to the ground at its fallen arm. But its buddy, on the other hand, doesn't have a mace. It has a bow, and it aims at you.
Don't worry,
Oh.
its depth perception is terrible.
No!
Oh.
You were lying.
So, ooh.
It's talking about perception. It's always the opposite.
It's true.
Jesus. Okay. That is That is. You see this arrow fly. You just go here, pew! As it flies through the rib cage, just barely passing the ribs of its compadre, straight into your chest. It does 18 points of damage. Just.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is it a rock arrow?
Jesus, that's almost max. That's pretty much almost max damage.
Rocket arrow?
Rocket Man.
Yeah, we got friends here, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Has forsaken us. Agreed.
Okay, Tibbs, you just heard a bunch of bones rattling in front of you. Looks like the skeleton that you thought you took down stood back up.
Yeah. So, Varys, you did say to reduce it to ashes, yes? Good.
Which is bold. Alright. Has lightning.
Classic.
That is lightning, yes.
Give me that ranged spell attack. It misses.
Bleh.
So you crackle the witch bolt, you try to arc it just kind of down this hall, just enough to hit that skeleton, and it's the opposite wall on the other side of it.
Then why does it say spell saves DC 17?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think it says like that for every spell whenever you cast it.
I think that's just my spell save because it's not Foundry. It's
Oh right, yeah, it's just
It's roll 20, yeah.
20.
That's my turn.
Maybe someday I'll get forged, but we'll see. Is that your turn, Tibbs?
Yeah, I mean, he fired death lightning and it didn't hit, so he's gonna be very upset with the wall for getting in the way.
Oh dear.
Flix, the skeleton came back.
No. Fine, I will attempt to bonk.
Kabong. El kabong. That misses.
Oh my god.
Stupid wall, I hate you. That will hit. There it is.
A bonk.
It does half damage because of resistance. That is 3, 4. So it does it okay. You kind of hit it in its stupid skull face, but it doesn't really. It kind of cracks a little bit, but that's really about it. It just looks. You don't know how, but the skeleton just looks annoyed at you.
Well, I just look back at it confused.
Various. The apparently dead skeletons are back. Stupid wall, I hate you, stupid. Alright, that's what level are you casting that at? That doesn't tell me the level, Jin. Oh god, why? Why, Chippy? Why?
What? Amazing.
Jin?
I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh.
I'm going at level 4, so that's 5 on top of the one it rolled automatically. Give me a second.
Yeah, roll your other 4.
He's Barry's just trying to be like,
5.
look,
Nice.
Other 5.
It's 8.
Other 5. Because it's 3 at base, and then it's 1 for every level
Yeah.
above.
Mhm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
10, 15, 19.
Jesus Christ.
That is like 21 points of damage. Holy. Yeah, you obliterate the skeleton as it once again falls into a heap on the ground.
Let's take the skull with us.
Think without
Yeah,
its skull
He-Man.
Crush the bones or reduce them to ashes.
Lex, you think you can step on it? Do you have the mass to destroy the bone?
Ooh. Maybe.
Is that it? Is that it, Darius?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know. How dense are primordials?
Fleece. A woolies. Cure. Oh, gonna cure wounds as a. Aw, healing touch on Rose.
Yeah, healing touch on Rose, and then
Just fireball. I mean, that would work. Yes.
I-
Close quarters.
I still have no ranged attacks, so I'm done.
Okay. Rose. Oof, that is a chunky arrow in your shoulder. Oh.
Yeah. Rose would like to bonus action send the spiritual weapon up to try to smack the skeleton right in front of them.
Okay, so it's gonna play the same space. Alright. Give me a smack.
Spiritual weapon. Where are you? Okay, go back to spells.
That hits? Why is the spiritual weapon rolling better than everyone?
Because spiritual weapon doesn't know fear.
It knows no fear. And the skeleton crumbles to the ground in front of you.
Cool. Rose goes. I gotta move away from Rose. I can grab Rose. Thank you. Okay. And then Rose is going to. Let's see. Still got both main action. Yeah. Rose is going to. Fire bolt the skelly up ahead.
The one that shot him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go for it. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Shoot it in its damn face. Alright. It's still standing, but it's looking at you.
That's good. Oh, and actually after that, Rose will use rest of the movement to, since it's got a bow, is going to get right up in its face.
Okay, cool. The skeleton's gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna kind of saunter around the corner and look at you, Flix.
Oh
It's
my
back!
God. No.
And this one is going to, right in front of you, Rose, it's going to kind of put the short bow down, and it's going to draw what looks to be a sword on its hilt. It is wearing a bandolier sort of thing now that you're up close to it. This one was a little bit chunkier, a little bit more of a warrior, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ! I'm assuming that hits.
I guess so.
It takes its short sword and just rakes it across your chest.
Rose is going to reaction, boing.
Oh! Wait, it's poison? Oh. Alright, go ahead and do. Oh, that's dexterity save?
It's gotta do a dex save. DC is. Yeah, it will make that.
So go ahead and do.
So we'll take
10 damage on a failure and half as much on success.
So half of
5, so
five.
it takes 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But strangely doesn't seem afflicted by the poison. It
That's
doesn't
fine.
look sickly or anything.
That's fine. Damage is still damage, and hey, at least no friendly fire this time, right?
Yeah, but as you kind of look at it, Rose, you realize that it's not afflicted by the poison, so you can guess that it might be immune. It is bones, after all.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's something that I think Rose would be aware of then, but it still hurts getting pricked in general.
So it's like covered in little needles. And none of the others are active. Okay. Dibs.
Stop. There's a second one.
Yeah, I know.
There's another.
Well, Various isn't the only one that can hit with spells. Oh my goodness, that would be horrible for me to do. I'm not doing it.
Horrible, you say?
Maybe.
Could be bad. Could be bad.
Nah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna cast that at a 3. Can't miss.
Blast it.
So I'm casting at 3, so I got 5.
Yep. 1, 5.
I didn't do the +1 on those, so add 1 to all of
Yeah,
those.
2.
Ooh, minimum damage twice. Maximum damage twice. Literally the average.
12, 14 damage. Not bad. It is still standing though. Unlike Various, you obliterated one of them.
That is 4 rolls. There's a 5th one missing.
Yeah, do another one.
There.
Still standing.
You bastard. Alright, I'm done.
It's like, I'm out. Flicks. There's one still standing. Again. And you're pretty sure that's the one that you swung and missed and hit the wall. Revenge. And that'll miss. Oh no! That will hit.
Oh
That
my
meets
God.
and beats.
You
Meets
found the
and
magic
beats.
number.
Bonk!
And it crumbles to the ground.
Bonk!
Meets and beats. That's 3 dead skeletons. Mega bonk, yes! Anything else you want to do, Flix?
No, that's good.
Alright. You
A
still have
bonk.
movement. You still have some movement.
Oh, yes, I guess that's true.
Take their weapons.
I pick up their maces.
Okay. You've gained 2 shoddy maces.
It's not about gaining. It's about what they lose.
Exactly.
What do you do? Wield your friend? Ah, he's grabbed a femur. Son of a...
Alright. Darius. How you holding up, Jen, by the way?
Dovarius is just gonna stick with the group and not go, not try to rush ahead.
Okay.
But are the things crushed?
No. They're
Okay,
just
he's
sitting
gonna
on them. Sitting upon the
he's
ground.
gonna spend his action trying to absolutely destroy these next to it.
You can only do one at a time, and I need you to roll a strength throw. A strength roll.
Is there a way that I could use magic?
What kind of magic is the question? Depending on the spell, I may allow it. Like catapults or volley, something like that.
I could use Mold Earth to just shove the bones into the ground.
The ground isn't moldable for some reason. It's a very solid, almost one. You know those stone floors that look like it's been completely smoothed out and polished over? It's sort of like that. It's not dirt.
Well, mold earth also works on stone.
Okay. Can I see
But
the
I'll
spell?
just
No, can I see the spell?
yes.
I just want to double check something. Dirt or stone you can see within minutes if it's within the 5-foot cube. You only one of these target by at least earth from inside and ground. I'll show you some colors to the clear, discerning the ground, cause it from difficult terrain. Shoving it into the ground wouldn't destroy it, I would say. It needs, like, blunt force.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you could bury it, but there's no guarantee it would work. Not that you know of.
Oops, I don't know why that did that twice.
I'll take the first one. The first one works. You go up to the first skeleton, you say, screw it, and you just stomp on it and hear it crack! As you lift your foot up and you see the bones begin to dissipate into dust.
Alrighty.
Please.
Hopefully I don't disappear. I do. I'm under the fire sword.
Fire sword.
Gonna cast this to have magic bonk, and going to bonk the boy on the ground.
And you're gonna need to actually give me a strength throw for that, not an attack.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you're gonna hit it no matter what, it's not moving. It would crack and you see it start to fizzle away into dust.
I guess Freya would just stay here because no range.
Rose, the skeleton in front of you is still standing. It got you pretty good across the chest.
Yeah, it did. It certainly did there. Yeah, Rose is gonna bring the spiritual weapon back over kind of over to here then.
Okay.
And we'll take a bonus action attack with that.
Just moving the map a little bit.
Hmm.
Come on. No. It doesn't want to work. Okay, never mind. I was trying to realign it with the grid, but oh well. 9's gonna miss.
Yep, that it will. Alright, I guess main action gonna try and mace it.
Alright. That hits.
Yeah. Oh, 7 bludgeoning.
Yeah, it takes the full damage from that, but it's still standing.
And because it already was below max health,
And it crumbles to the ground.
oh jeez. Alright. Yeah. Rose still has movement, so it's going to move over. Take a look down this way.
Just do this. Nope, that is not reveal area, thank you. There's another little room opening. Kind of a narrow hall, and then a room opening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. There's a big Sheba. It's a great bonk Sheba. Oh my god. Okay, and let me just do this. It is a relatively large room, Rose. However, this room seems to have a much stronger smell of that sort of grave rot. And it's more apparent along the walls, considering there seems to be caskets in the indentations in the walls itself. Before each of them is a bowl of what looks to be what should have been offerings, but has been instead full of dried, decayed fruit and flowers that have long since wilted away.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we're just gonna step back over here, and it's going to instead, yeah, go over this way then.
Okay. Down here. Nope, that's not where the only area is. I swear to God. There is, it seems to be a little hole leading into an inside room.
Okay. Yeah, Rose will just go ahead and hold there for now.
Deeps. You kind of look behind you and see Various smashing the skull of one of the skeletons as it dissipates in the dust underneath his foot.
So he's not paying attention, right?
I mean, you can hear the loud crack.
Good. This is going to smash it for me.
Oh.
Is that right beside?
Yeah, right beside him.
And now it's going to move with me.
Should I do perception or?
If you want to, sure.
But probably at disadvantage, right?
I'd say yeah.
Uh-oh.
You can probably still see him.
So, what does this creature look like? Because it's totally normal, right? It's just like a big dog, burger, right? Right? Nothing weird about it?
Varys, as you're looking at this thing, it's hard to describe. It's like a writhing mass of just shadows and tendrils and just... You're uncomfortable looking at it, just being around it. It's not right. There's mouths where there shouldn't be mouths, and glistening, beady eyes, and places that shouldn't be.
Tibbs is going to command it to consume the skeleton.
Crunch, 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 crunch. You just hear the sickening, slavering sounds of bones being chewed and broken and digested.
Various slowly looks over at Tibbs.
What? I found it. There's another one. He's gonna put, and the creature's gonna follow him and put itself between him and the skeleton.
It's Tibbs in that meme. It's like, what do you got there? He's sitting in front of an aberration. And he's got it's a smoothie.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate to what he just pulled.
And the thing is Various, as you see Tibbs quickly walk off, the thing slithers, pulls itself to the ceiling, and starts following him on it.
Wait a second, is that the same thing that
Yes!
Various saw before?
Yes!
Alrighty.
Damn it, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you've seen this thing before, Various.
Well, I guess we'll be having a talk later, Darius.
Yup.
And my turn's done.
Flex, give me a perception. Because these are pretty narrow corridors.
No.
Oh, yeah. You don't notice anything.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. It's just you're just worried about the bony boys.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine. So what are you doing, Flix? There's another skeleton on the ground. This one has a bow and a short sword, though.
I'm gonna pick those up.
You gonna pick up the bow and the short sword?
Yep.
Okay, you have a short bow with about 4 more arrows and a short sword.
Perfect.
You see a big giant room that seems to be Basically a mausoleum style room. There are caskets in the walls themselves. There are offering bowls that are full of old, rotted, dried fruit and wilted flowers. The place smells of rotten mildew.
Okay, I'm gonna toss in the short sword and the bow.
Just gonna toss them?
I'm just gonna toss them, yeah, so they're away from the skeleton.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn for now.
There he is.
Near.
Hey, hey, buddy. You just nightmare
Yeah.
fuel.
Let's see. For now, going to try and keep up. So, 5. 20.
There's another skeleton right on the other side of Tibbs.
Let's see. We need to destroy the skeletons.
Everyone hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say everyone can hear that.
He's trying to tell whoever's ahead.
Mm-hmm. Should be Flicks and
Loud
Roast.
and clear.
And I think that's all that I can do this turn.
Fleas! I need you to roll me a perception for this. Since Tibbs went past you and all that.
And there's
You
nothing on the
could've-
ceiling.
You could have swore you saw something on the ceiling.
Oh, Frias already knows about Tibbs, and Tibbs has just been like, keep quiet, so figures it's his. And then
You try to bonk this particular skeleton skull, but maybe you didn't put enough oomph behind your swing, or this one's a little tougher on the skull. But you only get a small crack out of it.
and I don't see many places, so I'm actually going to Badoop.
Retreat! Bruce!
Alright. Rose would like to use the spiritual weapon to chop up the skeleton to a fine powder.
Alright, give me a strength roll for it.
Would I just use Rose's strength then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it chopped good. It chops it all that good. It kind of goes for the crack that Frias already made and just and it crumbles to dust.
Cool. Rose is gonna go ahead and take a peek through this hole here.
Inside of this room, it's surprisingly a bit of a clear room, but you see a box in one corner.
Rose is going to slowly approach the box and is going to give it a good look over, make sure there's no funny business with it.
Investigation. As you kind of look around the box itself, it doesn't seem to be anything amiss, but you give the lid a slight tug and it seems to be locked.
Alright. Let me see what we got here. Inventory. Yeah, because Rose is no rogue. However, okay, I don't know why. For some reason I was thinking Rose had a crowbar, but I guess that's not the case here. Yeah.
I think with a crowbar, you add your strength to the roll, I believe. You're basically trying to force it open.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Rose is going to put a finger up to the lock there,
Okay.
and they're going to try to like pour some heat into it to see if they can try to like sort of like try to expand the pins or whatever inside to get the pop.
Roll me a dex check on that.
Oh boy. Just a dex check.
Just straight dex. No. You try to kind of mess around with the lock, but you actually wind up kind of almost getting your finger stuck in it, but you're able to pry it free. It's still
Alright.
locked.
Alright, there's a chest in here. Anyone got a lockpick or something?
Tibbs!
Which way? Which way? Sorry, can't help you. Chests were never my forte.
Inside of this room. Tibbs, you see a very similar scene to what everyone else has seen. It's very much a mausoleum-style room. There's corpses and caskets inside the walls, offering bowls full of old, rotted, dried food and wilted flowers. It smells of rotten mildew. But since you're a bit further into the room, you can actually see something with your eyes. You see something glimmering over here, shimmering even, but not in a way that's concentrated. It's almost as if it's kind of covering the area. It's very reminiscent of the webs, the wards you saw up top.
There might be something magical in this room. Be careful, Flix, though I do believe I see glitter over there. Yes, glitter. Turn's done. The thing is here.
Alright. So we're nearing the end of our time, just so everyone knows. And I think this will be a nice little spot to end, I think. Why is there a square? Why is there a square?
That's where the little tentacle puppy is.
Oh, okay. I'll have to make an icon for Tentacle Puppy.
Yes. Here.
But,
let me-
considering we are nearing our ending time, we'll be stopping. I'll make you a token for next time, Tibbs.
I know. I'm just having fun. A lot.
You can give googly eyes next?
Yes. Do it.
But
There.
I want. It looks like a messed up Medusa.
Medusa with a bad hair day.
Oh no. But I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening, and we will be wrapping up and ending here for tonight. Oh god, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Perfect. It's a group effort now.
Oh no.
Now we can never unsummon it. It has part of all of our souls.
Oh god, why? Oh god, why?
End the stream before it gets out.
End it, quick!
I'm doing the raid. We're gonna run away from this thing. It'll be fine. We'll all be
Everything's
safe.
fine. It can't hurt us no more until next time. Then it can hurt us again.
Mm-hmm. All right. But
Thank you all for watching.
yeah, thank you all. Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.